So back on this, looking at these stator, I just want to test to see if, because that's not right, if it's a stator at fault. I can do the other test later. If I've had it charging all right, I'll probably start up. I'm really just out here just to either to find out, do I need to buy a new stator, or go take my thinking elsewhere. Is a regulator rectifier, is it the battery? I don't know. So first thing I've got to do is unplug it. I've been charging. It's been getting charged all night and it's charged. So I'll just unplug that. Get that cable out of the way so I don't forget about it and run into it. Rip it out anyway. So it just lives over there, over that little beam. And just gets tucked away, out of the way. All the rest of the rubbish. I can unplug the preview screen's gone away. Okay, tried to go and find somewhere by the shore today on my Tiger, and just take the lock off. I just couldn't find anywhere, so but I did have a nice run around the region. It was lovely. Right, so I've got to unplug this little guy, get the scanner out of the way. I can go back in its home. Unfortunately, I need to snip the wires because you've got to test the resistance. Apparently the resistance is 1 ohm, between 0.1 and 1 ohm, according to the manual. So I have my, I could try poking through it or sticking a little pin through it. I have my multimeter here. I don't know why the screen keeps shattering. I wonder if it's because it's by the sun. It's not even sitting in the sun, but it seems to be. Every time I come to it, there's more scratches. Unless I've got punk flipping slugs or something. With spiked boots. I don't know what on earth is going on. It's covered in sawdust, but sawdust isn't going to scratch the multimeter to bits. Anyway, right. But I'm jumping ahead anyway, so I've got to get that side panel off, get a tool, get the side panel off, get it hung up on a hook with its mate, its wee pal, and get this off. Try not to drop the screw. Right, and it can go and live with its wee friends. There you go. And we take that panel off, comes off at the front, and it kind of just pulls. Oh, not any real gracious way to do it, just pull it off. And I shall put you here, see if it'll sit. It's going to sit. It's going to sit there. Going to hang this guy up here with another one. Try not to put any unnecessary scratches if I can help it. Only necessary scratches are allowed. There we go. That's that. Put that over so I don't get banged in the head. Okay. First step. Then we've got to disconnect the battery just to be safe. I'm cutting wires. So what do we need? Don't need that. Screwdriver. It's a JS, but it'll do. And I have a little tight. Oh, good fit. And then I have a little. Probably I don't know if you've seen me use this before. It's a little magnum stick which I've cut down, and it just fits. And it puts pressure on that little nut. It stops the nut falling. and unplug that bit out of the way. Then I have another little piece of scrap heat shrink which I put over this just to isolate it so that I don't get any accidental shorting. There we go. That's safe, made safe. And I can put the screw back in there if I really feel like it. And that's it. Safe! Then, I hope I don't need to use this motorcycle. My Tiger is nearly out of fuel, so I think this tank is full. I could not be bothered going to the petrol station, it was too hot. Is it full? No, it's not. Oh dear. I'll be alright. Let's have a look. Oh, enough and click the battery on my on about. I thought there was loads of fuel in there. Oh well, there isn't. Right, that's it. Because I was going to... I've got a siphon here. Just borrow some out of the Honda. Never mind. Okay, right, so I've got to snip these 3 wires. I've got to snip them, then bear them back. I do not know. I'm just not sure if I can just poke a wee hole in them and then just glue the hole back up. Can I not just do that? Because if I need to, the bike's still usable. It's still, I mean, now the battery's charged, we knew that it was a flat battery, but it's still usable, the motorcycle. If I cut these, I'll have to repair them quick if I need to use the motorcycle. Thing is, this has to be repaired. I can't use it like this. So I just need to cut them and be done with it. Just cut the 3 wires. And then I need to get another toolkit out of here, which is move all that stuff over a bit. Just need this toolkit. It has my wire strippers. Right. Get that out of the way. I should really move all this camping gear. I need somewhere for that to live. It usually just goes in my panniers. Goes in one of those panniers, so if I ever need to, I'm basically just ready to camp, you know. Just grab my panniers, put my tent on and go. Get some food, got my cup. Maybe take that in the house. Take that in the house and that can go, the gas can go over there. That's it. Okay. So I need to strip these back. I have to put you down somewhere. The good thing is I've got you on preview screen, so I can actually... What I need is a magnetic belt. Let's have a look at the preview screen. Oh, yeah, you can see what's going on. Okay. See me in my shorts. So I need to something to strip the wires. Try this. Can you see that okay? Yeah. Strip the wires. Right. Simple as that. I suppose I could just repair it while I'm here. You know, this is getting shorter and shorter and it's ridiculous, isn't it? These wires are getting shorter, for goodness sake. Might as well cut them off as well. They're no good the way they are they? They're all burnt and everything. Just get them cut. Where's my bin? Change the location of the bin. Having a good clean out. I need to cut this thing a bit. See if I've got a Stanley knife somewhere. I don't think it's very sharp, but as long as it works. Cut this protective sleeving back a little bit more. Right. Get a pair of scissors. You can snip that. pull that round. So snip that off, try to make a good job of it, and you can chuck that in the bin. Yeah, look at that, perfect. Chuck that in the bin. Trying not to get my good t-shirt dirty. Have a wee tidy up. I need that electrical kit. Right, what am I doing? Testing the wires. Okay. So the multimeter does not have clips. So I've got any clips. Yes, I have clips. Quite long clips, but still clips. Clip number 1, clip number 2. Okay, so we need to put clip number 1 from one phase to the other, like so, and I'll have a check what you're seeing, so we don't want that to touch. And clip number 2 goes there, and we can check. I'll get the thing back up, put it on ohms. Well, I can tell you those two phases. Sorry, if I look at yep, sorry. Are we still recording? Yes, still recording. Sorry about that. So it's supposed to be 0.1. So it could be quite. Well, yeah. So it's supposed to be 0.1 to 1 ohm, but it's past beyond 0.1. Okay. So what we do now is we go. So let's say that's A, B, C. We go from A to C. Yeah. Yeah, there is resistance there, small amount. So all it needs is a small amount. And then we go from B to C. Yep. Yep. So that's fine. 0.1 to 1 on all three phases. Now what we can check to see if there's any path to ground. So how could we do that? Yeah. So we just put a So we just put a clip on there, and then this one we can take the clip off. So we'll just go back to phase A. Get rid of that clip. And we've just got to ground it to see it shouldn't ground. I'll put the multimeter on beep. So the multimeter is now on beep. So if I ground this, find somewhere, I will just I'll put you down a minute and I'll show you that it is actually grounding. Could even, oh, the battery's disconnected. I'll just put it down a second. Let's see what you're seeing. Yeah. So where can we put you? Up here. You see what you're seeing? Yeah. Okay. Let's just check that this is actually grounding. Unclip that from there. And just try and find a ground. Yeah, so the chassis is grounding. So So if I touch anywhere, it doesn't ground on that. It doesn't ground on that, it grounds on metal. That's not a ground. Yeah, anything unpainted, it seems to be ground okay. So I know I can touch the centre of that bolt. And get a ground. So if I plug that into phase A again, let's see if you can keep it away from everything. See if you can see all that. Yeah, so that's plugged into phase A. Plugged into phase A. Let's get the phone. Let's see what I'm doing. Ouch. Yeah, so that's plugged into phase A. Let's see if it goes to ground. No, it's open circuit. So we go to, keep that on there, we go to phase B. So that's now on phase B. Trying not to let it touch anything else. No, that's open circuit. Phase C. No. So the stator, according to the manual, is absolutely fine. Next thing that has to be tested, which will not be now, because I'm not going through all that tonight. It's very late. So this is just like a little mission to find out, like a fact-finding mission. Do I need a stator? According to the findings, no. So it's something else causing high resistance. They say the best way to test the regulator rectifier is to start the bike. Well, while I'm here, I've got the tools out. Let's just fix this quick. Let's just get this fixed. Put you back on this primer location so you can see what's going on. Oh, you're going to stay? Stay! Let's get this. Get these stripped again. I need to get, it's very warm tonight. Whew, I need the fan on in the bedroom to sleep. I need to just go and grab, just spinning these a little bit just to, sorry, my big hand's in the way. Just spinning them just to get them ready. I'm looking for my crimp connectors that you heat shrink. These little pink things, you kind of heat shrink them. Three of them. 1, 2, 3. It's very warm, I'm sweating. Whew, sweating. Right, so put that on there. Oh. Try to keep all the wires intact. And give it a crimp. I've just got these crimp things, crimp tools. I'll probably just use the red to crimp it. Just give it a squeeze. There we go. Put the other side in. Try and get it all the strands in so you're getting the maximum amount. Yeah, so that went in really nicely. And I kind of crimp the plastic bit and the metal mix. I do 50-50. I don't know if it's right or not, but just in my mind it just seems to make more sense. Try and get this so it doesn't move. And I'll probably just make sure that, yep, happy with that. Then I'll just crimp the middle. I do not know if this is the right way of doing it. This is the way I'm doing it. And then we just repeat this 3 times. Well, 2 more. Put that in. We're seeing it, we're seeing it. No, we're not seeing it because there's a flipping hand in the way. How are you supposed to see it? Then can you see it? Right. Oh. Right, that'll do it. There we go, 50-50 almost. Get this one in. Make sure we get all the strands in, if possible. Can you get there? Oh. Little screwdriver. Where's the little screwdriver? There's a little black clip here that's holding the cable, so I can't get enough. Get off. How dare you. There we go. Got a bit more slack. Get that one in my big hand away again. Yes. Get the big hands out of the way when you're filming, please. And try to get all the strands in. Are all the strands in? No. Get all the strands in. All the strands. Yes. All the strands are in. Crimp. 50-50. Look. Crimp the centre. The hand in the way. Yes, the hand's in the way. Fantastic. Okay. Sweaty forehead. I'm going to do this and I'm going to leg it. Right, let's see if we can get the hand out of the way this time. All the strands in. Oh, they kind of come back. If I come down here like this, yes. Get the strands in. There you can see. Can you see? Strands in. No. Pulls. I can feel it. You can feel it. You can feel it kind of grabbing a strand and just pulling it back. Ah, there. No resistance whatsoever. Right. Get the tool. Crimp it. Sometimes you can actually grab the thing with the tool. That kind of holds it. There we go. So I do kind of the plastic and the metal. And just twist this. Make a kind of point. Is my hand in the way? No, not too bad. Yeah, just put it to a point so it's not. They say you want to get as maximum connection, so yeah, that felt quite clean. Well, let's button up against the other thing, the other piece, the other bit of wire. Okay, and then crimp this. 50-50 in the middle. Oh, there we go. And then you're supposed to heat shrink it. So let's do what we're supposed to do. Get the heat gun, the Black & Decker second hand. Oh. Let's get something behind that. I don't want to burn everything. So I have a piece of steel here. I can just put that. Here's a handy piece of steel, just so happens. I have a handy piece of steel. Okay. New handy pieces of steel are very handy, aren't they? Oh, touch the camera. What are you doing? Not handy if you touch the camera. An idiot. Stay. Right. Okay, the handy piece of steel is there. Heat gun. Keep the water out, I guess. Now I can melt them together. There's supposed to be solder in these, I don't know. That's all top. I don't think I need the solder. You're going to fall. You're going to fall on me. That'll do. Was there some stuff coming out? Yeah, there's some glue coming out that side, yep. Yeah, so that's right then. There must be glue ones. Okay. Right. Okay. Right, so that, we'll let that cool a minute. You can see there's a kind of, I don't know if you can see that on the camera. I'll just grab you without trying to so you don't fall. You can see the bit of glue. Coming out the end. I don't know if you're out to focus. So that's quite a good. Oh, it's so hot. Oh, you pig. Get rid of this bit of steel, put it back. This is the steel department, or metal department. Aluminium stuff. Right, so that's that done. But that's the clip I was talking about. I had to get a little bit more. Oops, sorry. I'll lift you back up a little bit. There we go. I can move this preview screen now. I don't need that here. Put it over here. Okay, so all that's left to do now is put the battery on, put the battery back. That's the beauty of that piece of wood. It keeps that nut from falling out. And put the charging cable back on. Hopefully the batteries, I cut a little slot in that, if you can see that. So I can just slot it in, get it started so far. Because they say that the battery should be, the actual the ground cable, well, you know, the battery connection cable, not the accessory cable, should be on first. I don't know if it really makes that much difference, but I just do that. I suppose you want the best connection on the main leads as possible, I guess. Oops, screwed in too much. Take that out, and that just goes on that piece of rubber banding that must be for. I think there used to be a lock in there, like Honda would be an accessory, like a U-lock. Don't know. Screwdriver, GIS. The wrong screwdriver, but it works. Let's give that nip up. Right. Put the cap back on. Put the little cap back on. There we go. Cap is back on. Put this over. There we go. That's done. Right, I think what we should do now, the battery's back on. We can kind of see the voltage from this little thing. I know it's only a... Let's just switch it on. It says it's 11.8. Okay, and it's been charging all night. Right, let's just put you down a second and get the multimeter. Let's have a look what you're seeing. You probably can't see. You can see the multimeter though. Right, let's get the multimeter. Let's check put on volts. Is that DC? No, that's direct current. Multimeter. Let's have a look. and get this battery voltage. I'll put it down a second before I cut everything. So look, see if you can see the battery, the multimeter. It's strange, isn't it? All this filming, not easy. Multimeters are very strange things to try and find somewhere for them to sit, I find. What if it sits like this? Turn the camera like that. Yeah. So let's check. I'll put my preview screen in front of me so I can see what I'm seeing. There we go. Oh, there we go. Did I just... What did I do? Nothing. Okay, let's check the battery voltage. Pull that thing back a minute. Get on the terminal. Right. Where are we? Can you see? Oh. What's the voltage? You see okay? So the voltage is 12.75, so that's fine. Okay. So the battery voltage, the static, is fine. Oh, is it on? Turn it on. Try it now. Battery voltage, where are we? See that? What on earth has happened to that screen? 12 point, mine, oh, I've got it backwards. Well, it's 12.3. 12.3, okay. Let's start it for a second. I don't really like to inside. No, I'm taking it outside. I'm not starting it inside. Right, I'll turn you off and I will take this bike outside, start the bike, and we'll have another look at it. Right, that's a setup. We've got the leads where they should be. I don't know, maybe bounce about a little bit. Keep an eye on that phone as well. So start this bike up. Put the ignition on. Started. I just want to see what the voltage goes down to. That's fine. So the battery's fine. So we need 13.5 and 50. We're getting up to 14. I don't understand why these go high resistance. Oh, that's because I cleaned it. I cleaned it with the WD-40 or similar. GT05. Right, let's stop this bike. Take this in. Let's recap what's going on here because it's getting on my nerves. Put that tool away. Put that tool away. Well, at least we got, you know, at least I fixed it. Sort of. I did something. What I did, I don't know. Tell you what. You know, because the wires keep melting. Why? Put that away. I like to tidy up after myself, you know. It's good practice. Takes a bit of getting used to, instead of just leaving everything until next time. To get it all tidied away, unless you're kind of working on it, then it doesn't matter. But I've just kind of disciplined myself to tidy up. If I've actually finished a job, just tidy it all up. And these clip up here. So they just clip up on there. Leave that there for now, that'll do. I'll put that back on. That keeps supposed to keep the water out, but it hasn't done a very good job. Look at the multimeter. Thing is, if the Tiger runs out of fuel, I know this works now. That's good. Put the multimeter back home. it's supposed to go. I'll do that in a minute. Do that now. Don't do it in a minute. Do it now. And always just respect your multimeter wires. Don't fling them on the floor like me. Okay. Let's get the bike in and have a chat. Get in. Get the motorbike in. Oh. Try not to just bash into the tripod. Okay. Motorcycle is in. Shut that door. Shut. Lock. Lock. Okay. So where are we with this thing? It just keeps melting wires. So that's just what it does. So every 6 months, I just got to repair the connection until there's no wires left. Because the stator and the regulator rectifier and the battery all check out. But we're getting high resistance here, melting the wires. I think because they're too close together, do I need to make sure that they kind of got space between them maybe? Try and space them out with something, a piece of rubber or something. Keep them away from one another. Try that, it's worth trying it. Anyway, it's starting charging. I don't know what else I can do about this. But it's good in a way because I don't have to spend £200. I've already got a regulator rectifier somewhere in amongst all my stuff. I don't know where it'll be. Is it maybe in that bag somewhere? I don't know, is that it? No, that's not it. I've got a regulator rectifier somewhere. I don't know where I put that. These drawers maybe. I've not exactly kept it safe, have I? Got the bits and pieces in here. This is the chain sprockets for the Honda. We're just getting the maximum amount of life out of this chain. Right, where? I don't think I sent it back. I usually put my good spares, my new spares in here. Oh, yeah, there it is. Ah, and I didn't cut did I cut the cable off? No, I didn't. Fantastic. So this is for the Honda. And I did not cut. That's brilliant. Because the new stator comes with a nice block. It's probably what you need. A good block with good insulation properties that keeps the heat away from each other. And it's probably what it needs. Yeah, so I've got that. So that saves me a bit of cash. But the stator costs 130, I believe, 120, plus you'll have postage. And the battery, I found one for 80. I'd like to get a Yuasa. I think they're a good battery. This is a Yuasa, I believe. I'd rather, get something decent. So I've got the regular. I've got that first thing. So I need to spend £200 on a stator, an alternator, and a battery. So if it comes to it, that's what I have to do. But I'll keep an eye on it. I'll revisit this and see if it's melted any more wires. And we tried to get something in between there just to have a separation. A piece of hose pipe, anything really. A little piece of hose, you've usually got something kicking about. Or even something, I have a rubber, got a rubber stash here. I've got a piece of mahogany and I made a new handle for my plane. I thoroughly enjoyed it. A big block of, oh, there we go, look at that. A big block of mahogany, and I made a new tote. Did I keep the old tote? No, I didn't keep the old tote. Did I? Yes, I did. I don't know why I kept the old tote, but I kept the old tote. So apparently I've seen quite a few of these snapped. So I just drew a template using this. And then, oh, I cut myself. And then I made a new one out of mahogany. Should make one for that. Oh, we should make a, I think they call that a knob. And this is the mahogany here, what's left of it. Quite a big block. It took all that was waste just to make that wee handle. Nice, enjoyable. My wife bought me just cheapy things. You get 3 in a pack. It's a big, massive saw. I think that's a, what do you call that? A carpenter's saw, isn't it? And then there was a jab saw, rip saw. I had a rip saw already, but there's another one in the pack. It was very useful. What do they call it? Is that a miter saw they call that? They call it a miter saw, don't they? So, previous screen's gone away. I think they call that a miter saw, don't they? That's something similar. It's not a Japanese saw, is it? But it's quite accurate. And then that big saw was able to take the big for ripping, you know, because I had to kind of imagine the thickness of the block was a lot thicker, so you had to go down quite a long way. Quite a lot of sawing. Oh, and a ton of sanding. And then I'll put it back. And I end up using a bit of wax, furniture wax, just to protect the wood a little bit. Put that in there, that lives in that drawer. It's kind of semi-woodwork. I don't do much woodworking. Nothing fine, it's all just, you know, what did I use to, yeah, furniture wax. Just some furniture wax happened to be in here. Probably didn't even buy it, probably already here. Anyway, my wife might have bought it, to be fair. Piece of rubber. There's a separation maybe. Put a cable tie around it. I don't know, is the panel going okay? Or is it getting heat off the regulator rectifier? Is that what's the problem? I'll just unclip that and move these wires somewhere else. Just stay away from the regulator rectifier. I've dropped that bit of rubber somewhere. It doesn't matter, I don't think I'll use it. It'll probably just fall out anyway. I'll keep an eye on them, see what happens. And if I have to, I don't know what I'd have to do really. My mind is saying the correct block, but the thing is it's melted. I had the correct blocks on it, had the stock. This is the stock regulator rectifier with the correct block. I'm not sure this is the correct stator though. This doesn't look stock to me. And then when I had the stator out, I've said all this before, but anyway, I'm waffling. Right. Where were we? Okay, so that's okay. We've got a bike that's running. All I need to do now is finish off with a live date on that. Now that we've got this running, we can complete this FX tool review next time. Okay, see you later. Bye for now.